Hello everyone, welcome back to another pick a card reading. This reading is a what will be the outcome of your current situation, and as always I have 3 wonderful piles which you can choose from. I will insert a clip of me showing each of the piles more in depth shortly, and should you be interested in booking a personal tarot reading with me or a distant Reiki healing session, I will leave my information in the description box below. The timestamps to each of the piles will also be available in the description box below. Thank you so much for the support that you continue to show this channel, and we'll get started. I will see you at your pile. Bye. So our pile 1 is this green aventurine crystal bracelet. Our pile 2 is this amethyst crystal bracelet. And our pile 3 is this tiger's eye crystal bracelet. So go ahead and choose whichever pile you feel the most connected to and try to keep it to just one. Again, timestamps will be available in the description box below. And should you have a bit of trouble deciding which pile you want to choose, I will do a short guided meditation for you now. So go ahead and settle into a comfortable position, either seated or laying down. And I invite you to close your eyes or gently soften your gaze. And take 3 deep cleansing breaths, in through your nose and back out through your mouth. Again, in through your nose and back out through your mouth. One more time, in through your nose and back out through your mouth. Good. And then I invite you to envision a white light at the top of your head, and allow that white light to slowly travel inwards towards the top of your head, gently cleansing the area in your head or around your head. Allow that light to travel further down around your throat chakra, further down around your heart chakra, and then allow it to continue traveling until it hits the side of your stomach, or that area known as your solar plexus. Allow it to travel down near your sacral chakra and your root chakra, which is your pelvis area. And allow that white light to wash itself over your thighs, and then your calves and your shins, all the way until that white light makes its way to your feet. And then, depending on what you're supported by, maybe the floor, maybe a couch, maybe a cushion, imagine that white light seeping out the base of whatever you're sitting on and back into the floor or the universe to be cleansed and purified. And then before we come back into the space, I invite you to take in one more deep breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. Then you can gently wiggle your fingers and your toes, bringing in some subtle movement and opening your eyes if they were closed. And then go ahead and pick whatever pile you feel the most connected to now. Again, timestamps will be available in the description box below, and I will see you at your pile. Bye. Hello, pile 1. So if you chose pile 1, welcome back to another pick a card reading. You guys chose this green aventurine crystal bracelet. So let's get started. Let's see what we can get for you. I hope you guys have been doing well and taking good care of yourselves. And we will hop right into it. Spirit, this message is for our pile 1, and what will be the outcome of the situation that they are in, please? I'm hoping to get answers about what your general situation is, and then see what we can get leading up to it. So first we have, wow, the Two of Cups. Okay, interesting. We then have the Six of Cups. Spirit, the outcome of pile one's current situation, please. What will be the outcome of their situation? Okay, Seven of Pentacles. Thank you, Spirit. I'm just gonna adjust this. All right. I do feel like you guys are in some sort of partnership right now. For those of you that are not, that's on the horizon. I mean, I feel like that's very evident with this Two of Cups. This is about union, love, relationships. But then the Six of Cups is one about childhood and reuniting. So already split messages. For those of you that are reuniting with someone or have been contemplating reuniting with someone, that is a possibility here already in the cards. And then for those of you that are already with someone, it could be you guys getting closer. Essentially, there's this bond, there's this union happening. And immediately when I see this Seven of Pentacles, this was honestly the card that I wanted to read the energy of first, because I heard the word progression. So making progress with a connection, or it could be, you know, you're making progress within yourself to have more fulfilling connections, to have more healing connections. So I'm curious if you guys are already in a relationship, are yearning for a relationship. Let's see what this is about. Spirit, can I just get confirmation what situation is pile one in? I guess that's what I want to know. What is the situation that pile one is in right now? And I'm sure you watching this already knows, but this just kind of helps me add context. Okay, so I feel like you guys, whatever situation is, there's this energy of you feeling whole. There's this energy of you feeling just honestly great as an individual, just good standing on your own. Again, that's not directly telling me whether you're in a partnership or not. I honestly feel like that doesn't matter, because Spirit is just telling me that in this place in your life, you are the sun. You're radiating this energy, like this bright hopefulness feeling. So now that we know that, Spirit, what can you tell me about the Six of Cups, please? For some of you, it could be children involved, like taking a relationship to the next level. So we have the Nine of Cups again with the 9, and then the Five of Pentacles. Okay. Yeah, so although we don't have any card, I guess this could be a card of healing. I was looking for more of like the Star or the Moon card, because I'm getting this sense like you guys are doing, like there's something happening internally for shifts to occur externally. Particularly with this Five of Pentacles, it's like I'm just feeling the word fear, like like fear of being, I don't know, rejected, left out in the cold, whatever, you fill in the blank. But it's this fear here that's in the back of your mind that I think a lot of you are becoming aware of. Like you're becoming more aware of your triggers. And so that's really going to be the thing to determine how close you get to someone, how close you are able to get to someone. I feel like you guys have been doing a lot of clocking as far as, you know, what triggers you. Like you may find just in your friendships or relationships that something someone will say is triggering to you, and then you're able to pinpoint that back. Geez, I'm stuttering my words, but you're able to pinpoint that back to like something that happened in childhood. It's like essentially you becoming aware is helping this situation progress. Let's see, Spirit, what can you tell me about the Seven of Pentacles, please? What can you tell me about the Seven of Pentacles? Thank you. So we have the Emperor. Okay. More about this Seven of Pentacles, please. I just want to get clarity before I speak here. So we have the Hanged Man. Okay. So I mentioned that this card has to do with progression, pile one. I'm getting the sense that, how do I want to put this? There's like this element of control that's important here. Whenever I see this, I'm trying to determine if this is like you need to surrender control or that you need to have more control. I guess since this Hanged Man is here, I'm leaning towards let go of control. Because that's gonna have a significant impact on just this general healing process, how close you're able, again, I keep saying how close you're able to get to someone. Don't try so hard to control the outcome. Don't try so hard to push things to come together. I don't know. Let's see if we can get more, because I feel like that's a very specific message. I don't know exactly what you're trying so hard to do. Let's see. Spirit, what is this Emperor card here for? Let's get some more detail. Wow. So, wow. Emperor and Empress, that's powerful energy. You guys have, my goodness, you guys have cards about literally the divine, like a soulmate connection. Because when I see this, I'm thinking of like balancing those two elements, but then this Two of Cups is like, I feel like a lot of you guys are dealing with a love connection. If not, definitely something that you love, like something that you have a lot of passion for. So I asked, what is this issue of control? Yes, it's the outcome, but it's like this internal part of you. Not controlling when things arise, not getting so consumed by the fact that things are triggering you right now. And I think that the message, like the reasoning in that is so that you can actually heal. So that you're not getting so caught up on the minor details. A message here so strongly is that, yes, it's important to be aware, but it's also important to, detach from that awareness. And then you have the Ten of Pentacles, which is beautiful. It's like, literally this fairy tale. I'm feeling like a very fairy tale-esque energy from you guys. You guys have a lot of major arcanas too. Like, you guys are really, wow, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You guys are really, like here, like you've reached that point. Like you have a very strong partnership in front of you. I'm just getting the sense like there's a little bit of fear and anxiety about where it's going to go. But for what it's worth, pile one, so far you have, certainly there's progression, there's childhood healing, and there's closeness. Okay, so you don't have to worry about that. Let's see, what do I want to do here next? I think I want to go in with a couple of oracle cards for you. We're going to start with this Moonology, and then I'm leaning towards the Chakra Oracle deck, just to see what's being activated here. So, Spirit, this message is for our lovely pile one, and what will be the outcome of their situation, please? Thank you. The time to give rather than take. Okay. That, I really like that came out, because that's reminding me of the Six of Cups. And also just this idea of love, pile one. I feel like maybe a reason that this fear is coming into fruition is that, like, this idea of caring for someone is new to you, and so you want to make sure that you're doing it right. But a time to give rather than take is, I think that just further confirms that you are really invested in this person, you're really invested in this relationship, whatever it is, this connection. Let's see, Spirit, more confirmation, please, or more messages. What will be the outcome of pile one's current situation? Communication is key. Okay, I love that. Communication is key for some of you. That could be directly to this person or writing it out. Filtering out your thoughts is what's coming to my mind. I also want to place emphasis on the fact that new moon, so that's new energy. Again, I mentioned in the beginning, like, or not in the beginning, just a few seconds ago, that this is just a new phase of your life, which means that it's like you're in an entirely new playing field, an entirely new position in your relationship, which I think is beautiful. I really think it's beautiful. Lastly, let's get into some oracle cards for you. I just want to see what chakra might be activated, maybe information about why you may feel triggered. What's going on? Let's see. Spirit, for our pile 1, any last messages about what will be the outcome of their situation? Actually, let me do it this way. Can we get a chakra card about their situation now? And then, okay. And then a chakra card about the outcome of the situation. So in here, I'm really just paying attention to the colors that I see. So orange we have as the sacral chakra. So I encourage you guys to look that up, but in some, it's pleasure. Yeah, that's the word coming to my mind. Both sexual pleasure and just, I said, like, for those of you that aren't in a relationship per se yet, and you're like, what is she talking about? It's this deep connection, this satisfaction to this thing. And then outcome, wow, oh my goodness. I'm literally, this is insane. This is the throat chakra, and you literally have the card that says communication is key. I almost get the sense too that giving to other people is very gratifying for you. Like you are, there's love languages that are like gift giving. Like you are that kind of person. You're the face of that love language in this reading. Like that's the energy that you give off. But I really feel like your spiritual team is teaching you how to kind of balance your two sides, your inner and outer world, because there does seem to be this sort of, like conflict, like you don't know what to do, this indecision. So I'm happy that this came out. Current situation is pleasure, and then the outcome of this situation is being able to communicate that, being able to communicate maybe your faults, being able to communicate what you can do more, what you need more, because every relationship is a reflection of us. Okay, so I am going to leave your reading here. As always, if the messages resonated, please do not hesitate to let me know in the comment section. I love connecting with you guys there. Additionally, if you have any other reading topics that you would like to see, I am open, and encourage you, please do not hesitate to put that down below. Lastly, if you're interested in booking a personal tarot reading with me or a distant Reiki healing session, I will leave that information in the description box below. Be well, take care, and I will see you in our next reading. Bye, Pile 1. Hello, Pile 2. So if you chose Pile 2, welcome or welcome back to another Pick a Card reading. You guys chose this amethyst bracelet, and I hope you guys have been well and taking good care of yourselves. So we'll get started. Spirit, this message is for our Pile 2, and what will be the outcome of their current situation, please? So we have the High Priest. Wow. The Queen of Pentacles. One more. What will be the outcome of Pile 1's current Pile 1? What will be the outcome of Pile 2's current situation, please? Thank you. 3 of Pentacles. Okay. So Pile 2, right now I'm getting, as each of these came out, I like the phrase gathering, the word gathering was coming to my mind, almost like tabulating, I guess, situations, tabulating things to your personal chart, I'll say. But let's take this step by step. So we have the High Priest. This is literally screaming to me to listen to something, Pile 2. I don't know if you guys have been feeling like this intuitive urge to start something, this intuitive urge to to get started with something. We have 2 pentacles here. That's work, that's career. So definitely this urge to get started on something, pile 2. You may have clicked this because you're kind of like, what? 1, what is the message? And 2, what's going to come out of me doing this? Like, how do I start? But you're in the right place. You're in the right place. So let's keep going. Spirit, why is this Queen of Pentacles here? Why is this Queen of Pentacles? Yeah, this is just making me feel like perhaps you kind of have like a lot of resources around you, or you're trying to learn how to be more resourceful. But essentially, it's really, I don't know, I'm just feeling like you need to get started on something, pile 2. So we have the 8 of Wands for clarification. Okay, and Page of Swords. So this to me tells me that there is certainly some hesitancy on getting started. Some of you may be thinking like, I don't have enough to get started. Like, I don't know where to start. I need more. It's kind of making me think like coming from this place of lack, or coming from this place of fear or uncertainty. But your spiritual team so strongly already, pile 2, this is insane, is telling you to get started. Getting started is the hardest part. And this Queen of Pentacles, you know, I just mentioned a few seconds ago, it's resourcefulness. Using what you have right now. You have everything that you need right now. This 8 of Wands is interesting again. This is like this lack of clarity, like feeling like things are in your way, or that you're not 100% where you want to be. But again, that all ties back to just getting started. You don't have to be, you know, 1,000 steps ahead if the thought just came. And that's interesting, if the thought just came, because I feel like for some of you, you may have had this idea for a long time to get started on something, and others of you, it could have just been a random thing that you're like, okay, this is my niche. Either way, get started. Get started. Let's keep going here. Let's see what this 3 of Pentacles is about. Spirit, can we get confirmation about this 3 of Pentacles? Okay. Thank you. So we have the Moon card. I love this. We then have the High Priest. My goodness. High Priest and High Priestess. My God. And then the King of Wands. Okay. So I mentioned in the beginning, like, you guys are gathering stuff. This is further confirmed by this 3 of Pentacles. It's kind of like, I don't know if you guys have been like physically writing down the goals or the outcome that you have about your situation, but I'm getting this feeling like you're just tabulating things, like you're just gathering a whole bunch of stuff, which I think pile 2 is really the start. Like, it's really a great place to be, truly. You have this Moon card, so it's like, I'm getting the sense that you're very much connected to the work. You're very, yeah, this work is healing for you. I don't know what it is, but there's a deep connection to it. And I also want to say a deep opportunity for you to transcend your spirituality. And I say that because you have the High Priest and the High Priestess. Listening is a very, I mean, I guess this is subjective, but listening is a very important part of the spiritual, I guess, experience. Like, listening to what your intuition is telling you about your situation. I feel like I'm getting the sense that where you are right now, pile 2, whatever thing you want to get started on is a calling. And I feel like you guys have been, whether it's consciously or subconsciously, you've been ignoring the calling, which is that's very interesting. I'm curious why, and I'm also curious what the outcome, like where you are right now in this sort of journey. Perhaps you are in that stage where you're like writing everything down. What do I want? But I'm curious, you know, what, as a reader, I'm curious what kind of led you into this state. So then we have this King of Wands, which I don't want to neglect. This Queen of Wands, I'm hearing power, intention. So your spiritual team is definitely, I don't know, are you guys denying, like I genuinely want to know in the comment section, because obviously this is a general message, but I want to know, like, are you guys denying, what sign are you denying? I want to know, like, what is it that you've been feeling called to do? What is it? This is just truly interesting energy here, because there's this element that you are spiritually connected to this thing, and you are, if not already, aware of the fact that people keep telling you to do something, or that there's so many opportunities for you to get started on this thing, but it's, I don't want to say it's not happening, because it is happening. It's just you're still scared. Like, you're still in disbelief that this is even a thing, I feel. So, Spirit, let's keep going. Can I get information about the outcome that pile 2 is in? I just want to know, what situation are they in right now? Where are they right now? Thank you. So we have the Ace of Cups. Okay. Ooh. So for some of you, I feel like this endeavor, we'll call it, that you're in was a manifestation of an emotional connection. A manifestation of, I don't know, because when I see this, I'm thinking immediately like a love connection, although it doesn't have to be. It's just this came out of a very, very, let's say, emotionally heightened time. Whatever this thing that you're working on is, which is, you know, part of the reason why you're so spiritually connected to it. And it just, I'm hearing like it just kind of took off. Like it just was the right thing for you to do. And it still is. It still is, pile 2. I wonder if there's like a specific way that you can tweak it, or a specific thing that you need to be doing to kind of feel more aligned with the work. But let's see. Spirit, any additional messages about what the outcome of pile 2's situation will be? What is the outcome? Okay, so we have 6 of Swords. Wow. So with the 6 of Swords, I'm feeling like a release. A release is what I'm hearing strongly for you, pile 2, but also like you'll be able to walk away from something. You can finally leave the past in the past, is a message coming through, and be happy about it. For those of you that this particular hobby did come out of this deep, deep connection, I feel like that aspect of it, that deep connection part of it, doesn't have to weigh you down anymore. It's almost like this bittersweet feeling, like knowing that you can fully take off, knowing that you're safe. There's this element of safety here that I'm feeling. Safety and certainty that you are in the right place, you are doing the right thing. I'm just curious, and I guess just a message that I can leave here for you now is, if there's something else that you need to be doing, or if there's some other way that you can do what you're doing in a way that feels more conducive to your own healing process and to you, because I don't think you guys are questioning, I don't think you guys are questioning so much the work itself, but it's the way of going about the work. So find something that sticks with you, pile 2. This is your journey. This is your journey. Okay? I want to get into a couple of oracle cards. So we're going to start with this Moonology oracle card, or oracle deck. And then we'll get into a chakra oracle deck just to see what's activated for you. So Spirit, for pile 2, last messages regarding the outcome of their situation. I knew something red was going to come out. I'm curious if your chakra card is also going to be red. But let's see. A fiery climax approaches, full moon in Aries, okay? And then it's time to release negativity, full moon in Scorpio. Wow. So this is making me think of what I said, you know, something weighing you down, you can finally leave it behind. But then a fiery climax approaches. I feel like that should be very, what is the word, validating for you to know that, you know, that there's, the situation is good at hand, but there's a certain way that you need to be doing something. I think that that's confirmation for you. I'm also paying attention to the fact that these are both full moons. Full moon is a time that, as I said, wow, in the beginning, like you're gathering, you're really soaking up all of the, I always say that when I think of like the full moon phase, it's like gathering everything that you possibly can from the previous moon phase, everything that you've learned, every experience, every awareness that you've had, and, you know, making note of that, making note of where you need to apply those lessons, how you can apply, how you can be more aware of those lessons, you know, to fully live, to fully get the best out of your human experience. So I just think that that's interesting. Lastly, we'll hop into some chakra oracle cards for you. Spirit, last message is chakra for pile 2. It's how my brain works, and I think that my spiritual team is like, okay, this is what she means. So, and I'm going solely based off the colors for these cards. One more, Spirit. So you have blues and pinks. Blue is throat chakra. Pink could be correlated to the heart chakra. And then, you know, I said, I hope that something red, this is kind of aligned with red, this is red, more red and pink. So we're dealing with root chakra here, heart chakra, and throat chakra. Root chakra is that grounding energy. Heart chakra, obviously love, connection, and throat chakra is that communication, that way of expressing yourself. So, let's see here, pile 2, you've got a stable foundation. And if you feel like you lack that, it's yours to create. I feel like is just an important message. Because I'm literally just thinking, like, I'm literally just getting that vision, like, of your root chakra. That's really no one can take that away from you. That's your base. And once you have a clear understanding of that, you can build up. So right now, if you feel like, again, something's not 100% clear, I kind of don't know, I don't have enough information about this, build it. Build what you want to see. Okay? So I'm going to leave your reading here. As always, if the messages resonated, please do not hesitate to let me know in the comment section. I love connecting with you guys there. Additionally, if you have any further tarot topics that you would like to see, I'm also open to that, and you can leave that in the comment section below. Lastly, if you're interested in booking a personal tarot reading with me or a distant Reiki healing session, I will leave that information in the description box below. Be well, take care, and I will see you in our next reading. Bye, pile 2. Hello, pile 3. So if you chose pile 3, welcome or welcome back to another pick a card reading. You guys chose this Tiger's Eye crystal, and I hope you guys have been doing well and taking good care of yourselves. We'll hop right into it. Spirit, this message is for our lovely pile 3, and what will be the outcome of their situation, please? So we have the 10 of Pentacles. Wow, that's a good one to start. Let's keep going here. Spirit, messages about the outcome of pile 3's situation, please. Okay. Thank you. So we have Temperance, and the 5 of Cups. So for you guys, pile 3, I'm hearing so strongly that you'll get the outcome or the clarity of the situation that you need. And we'll take this step by step. But here, I mean, this energy here, I really feel healing. Like literal healing from the cards. So we have the 10 of Pentacles. I think that for you already, so clearly, this is telling you that success is yours. That no matter where you are, where you end up, success is yours, truly. We have this Temperance card, so this is telling me that there's been a little bit of this waiting period. For some of you, you may have been waiting for confirmation, communication, that sort of thing. And then we get into this Five of Pentacles, this Five of Cups. And with this, I'm feeling like, for some of you, it could have been that period of waiting, or even now you're finding yourself in this energy where this period of waiting is, it's taking a toll on you. It's making you emotional or have some sort of emotional reaction to the waiting period, which I think is very, very healing. I'm also paying attention to the fact that there's a bunch of arches. So I think that that's interesting. Let's keep going here. I want to know, I'm definitely going to ask what the situation that you're in is. But step by step, I want to know more about this Temperance card. Spirit, can you give us confirmation about this Temperance card, please? What is this waiting period about for a pile 3? I feel like you guys have been waiting really, really long for an answer about the outcome to something. But we'll see. So we have Strength. Wow, you guys. Confirmation for this Temperance card, please, Spirit. I feel an energy from you guys, pile 3, that you guys are kind of, and I hate to put it this way, but like the silent criers. Like you guys are the ones that are so clearly helpful, like so readily available to the people around you. And this particular situation that you're in is really, again, it's taking some sort of toll on you. So for this Temperance card, we have it clarified by the Strength and the High Priest, another major arcana. Oh, 2 major arcanas. Oh my goodness. This waiting period, I feel like now, if not already, you have your answer, pile 3. Because I asked, what is this waiting period that you're in about? For some of, again, it's like this confirmation, this calling, this truth. And I feel like what you're left with now is your inner truth. Like that's the answer to your situation. There's something to do with this, I really want to call it a calling for some reason, but like this we'll call it intuition, like this innate knowing as your answer to this situation. For some of you that like haven't fully had that moment yet, it's coming. And I say that particularly with this High Priest. It's literally that answer, but it's also, again, this waiting period. Waiting for the calling is what I'm feeling from these cards. Spirit, what can you tell me about this Five of Cups, please? What can you tell me about this Five of Cups? Yeah, pile 3, I'm getting the sense like where you are right now is your answer. Where you are right now is your answer. So you have the 3 of Cups. The 6 of Pentacles. And the 6 of Swords. Okay. So this is telling me, okay, one message that I'm feeling strongly is that your community or your support system around you is available to you, pile 3. And I feel like that might be a very simple message, but it's just, I really feel like it's something that you need to hear. Because this 5 of Cups is about this sort of disapproval or just general, I want to say discontent. I'm feeling so strongly from this card too, just like a silent weep. Like it's like a like your silent cry about this situation is really not silent at all. It's really not silent at all. And I think that's something that you recognize and something that the people around you are starting to recognize. So regardless, there's this emphasis on your community helping you express that, helping you walk away from feeling, again, like you have to go about things in silence, I'll say. So the Six of Pentacles, this is an energy, this could also be an energy of like childhood, but also this give and take. So again, I mentioned like you are so readily available and open to hearing everyone else's BS, everyone else's issues, everyone else's success story. And now it's your time. Now it's your time, pile 3. We also have the Six of Swords, which is telling me like you're moving away. Split messages. This could be you're moving away from how you used to handle things in the past, but also just, I get the sense like moving away from like some physical environment, some physical situation that you're in. Could be the same patterns that you're feeling over and over again, but just moving away from this old energy, which I think should be very gratifying to you. Spirit, can I get messages about the current situation that pile 3 is in? Maybe this will add for context. I want to kind of just know where you are right now. Messages about pile 3's current situation, please. Yeah, I really love this card. This card is like, and I don't know, I feel like this is the energy that you're embodying. Again, I said silent cry, but this woman here, this being here just looks so delicate, like so delicate. And for what it's worth, pile 3, I'm getting the sense like this behavior is being heard. Again, it's loud by your spiritual team, by the people around you. It's almost like this feeling like you want to be rescued. Yeah. So we then have this Queen of Cups, my goodness, this Queen of Pentacles, and then Four of Swords. So this is further confirming this energy of wanting to feel rescued. Let's see, I asked, what about your current situation? So I feel like for a lot of you, it's been kind of difficult to walk away from something or to recognize something. This Queen of Pentacles is about resourcefulness, but I'm also getting this energy of like lacking the resourcefulness, like lacking the clarity. I feel like you guys are someone that is used to knowing every detail about a situation. In this particular situation that you're in, you're kind of like, you don't have enough information to know what happened. Like you didn't have enough information to prepare for stuff. You didn't have enough information to just, predict the outcome of your situation. And so I feel like that wall, that barrier of you always having to take on that role is coming down right now. And it's coming down hard. It's coming down very hard. You have all these cards too, Temperance, Strength, Four of Cups. It's all these cards of like, I almost think of it as after Mercury retrograde, there's like this 2-week grieving period, almost like that residue of the chaos we just endured. And that's kind of the situation that I feel like you guys are in right now. It's like post this situation, post this outcome, there's going to be this grieving period. There's going to be these bouncy waters, kind of like this energy. Nonetheless, you're getting away from it. Like you're moving away from whatever situation this is. I do get the sense like pile 3, it's almost funny, like you guys are like, oh my God, the situation has dragged itself on for so long. Like I just feel like I've been in this mode for so long, and I really do feel like you guys just want to get out of this sticky, this muddy water. So Spirit, any more messages regarding the outcome of pile 3 situation? Anything else about the outcome? So the Hermit card. Okay, love that. Let's see if I can move this over. Any further messages about the outcome of this current situation? Oh my goodness, and even with this Hermit card, I said something along the lines in the beginning that the answer you have, the answer you need is like in your current situation, and that's really what this is. It's like this Hermit card is about this truth, this inner knowing, even if that inner knowing is discomfort. Pile 3, this is crazy. This discomfort that you're feeling in these cards, I love when they come out. 4 of Cups and 5 of Cups. It's look, 4, 5, progression. I really, really feel like this burden, this emotional turmoil that you are in and have been in for quite a while, that's that truth. Like, that's that answer that you need. Either to push you forward to, I want to say, to do something differently, whether it's expressing yourself or just leaving the situation entirely. I do see, you know, where I'm asking this question, what is the outcome of this situation? Strength. I really feel like you guys you're learning something here. Like, you're learning a very, very valuable lesson to add to your toolbox of experiences, which is huge. Because again, I do see that this, whatever situation you're in, it's very taxing, like emotionally taxing. It's dragging itself, is that energy that I'm feeling. Like, it's just dragging, whatever situation you're in is just really weighing on you. And you owe it to yourself to let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Let's see. Lastly, we'll get into a couple of oracle cards for you. We'll start with this Moonology oracle deck, and then we'll get into some chakra oracles to see what's being activated for you. So, Spirit, last messages for our pile 3. What will be the outcome of their situation, please? Oops. Wow. We have, I said oops as if it were an accident, but I think that this was meant to come out, similar to your situation. So we have you and your loved ones are safe, new moon in Cancer. This is for those of you that kids are involved, or just this idea of kids, could be a fantasy. You and your loved ones are safe, new moon in Cancer. We also have don't let your past hold you back. And we have your hard work is paying off. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So just taking it step by step, it's almost like, I feel like for you guys, pile 3, balancing your emotions and practicality are 2 important themes for your life right now. It's like once you get a grip on your emotions, you can, you know, move forward. I also want to emphasize that you have 2 new moons, and that's a phase where you're starting fresh, where you're walking away from something. So that could be for a lot of you all the clarity that you needed. Like, the outcome of this situation is movement, finally, progression, even if it's not something that you were necessarily prepared to do, prepared for. Don't let your past hold you back. That's further confirming that. Lastly, let's get into a couple of chakra oracle cards. What is being activated here for our pile 3? Let's start with their current situation, please. A chakra card for their current situation. And I'm just paying attention to colors. So that's funny. Here's a rainbow. So this is telling me everything is activated, and it kind of goes with this new moon energy. It's like you're starting afresh. Obviously, like a whole bunch of different awarenesses and things that you're being equipped with is important here. Let's keep going. For the outcome of their situation, can we get a chakra card, please, Spirit? Thank you. Okay, I'm glad that this came out. So blue is of the throat chakra. And I feel that's kind of going with what we're saying about expressing yourself. Initially, I was going to say, pile 3, if you need to cry, cry. But I don't necessarily feel like, I feel like you've already been doing that. Like you've cried enough about the situation. It's expressing yourself in a way that can yield physical results. And I think it's interesting, you have this Capricorn energy, that's that work ethic energy, like doing something very much tangible to enhance your current situation. I also, just before I forget, I don't know why this is relevant, but glasses are really, I don't know, I feel like I need to say that. I don't know if that's a very distinct message for some of you. Glasses could just be general vision. Your outlook on the situation is important here. I'm curious if that resonates for some of you. Please let me know in the comment section. That would be super interesting. But yeah, essentially here, pile 3, movement. You can leave stuff behind, including the old you. Okay? So I'm going to leave your reading here. As always, if the messages resonated, please do not hesitate to let me know in the comment section. I love connecting with you guys there. Lastly, should you be interested in booking a personal tarot reading with me or a distant Reiki healing session, I will also leave that information in the description box below. And I believe that is all. Be well, take care, and I will see you in our next reading. Bye, pile 3.